Wait, well, I made sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Alrighty, right. Hello and welcome back to TenkoBerry Does Some Art. Hopefully you are all doing okay and stay safe, and welcome back. Alright, in today's episode, well, I have a plan of what we're doing today. So, last episode we worked on our sad... Well, I'll close this, you know. It always shrinks the screen, and it's very annoying. Very annoying. Alright, last episode we did do the sad, scared expression, and I decided, you know what, we're gonna be redoing the, where is it, angry. I put the angry on the middle right button, that being number 6 on the numpad, and it does really annoy me that, like, it's not bad, it's just very annoying that it's all the way over there and not right next to sad, where sunglasses is. It's always bugged me that, and I've always wanted to change it, so that is what I'm hoping to do today, I tell you. That is what I'm hoping to do today. Also, I need to open up secondary chat, because secondary device decided to not want to open when I wanted it to. Oh, sorry, I choked there. When I wanted it to, so it's being quite annoying. Alright, so let us get started. So we're gonna be doing the angry face now. Oh, hello there, Beanie Boy. How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. You know, I am recording, well, streaming this and recording this quite late. So I do apologise. You know, a lot of the streams have been either quite early or quite late. Oh, that makes me chuckle. Like, compared to our last angry one, I did quite enjoy the last angry one. We had a secondary colour in this bit here that was lighter, so it looked more pronounced, and that did look quite nice, so I might want to copy that over. There we go. But hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe, Beanie Boy. Alright. We're gonna have to play some more Roblox at one point. Keep being reminded of that. Or play another Minecraft server together. It has been ages since our last Minecraft server together. And plus I've been doing a lot of Minecraft, you know, server reviews, so, you know, that would be a great time to just hop on like random servers and just play around. I was ready to go to bed, but I stayed on for stream. Alright. Well, we will be here for like, you know, how long would we be here for? What time are we at now? Probably till 1 AM on that bit right there. Should not take us too long. We may actually do a little bit more afterwards. This is going to go quick, you know, we don't know. Yeah, we haven't played in a bit. Yeah. If you want, you know, we could play a game together at some point soon. I do have like a meeting at 12, so I either have to stay up or have a nap and possibly be late, but it turns out the meeting thing that they have is just so annoying in the Cooked Crew that you have to be there like on time every, like, you know, I would want to fix that, but you know, who cares. From a distance you can't really see it. And it really annoys me what they have for the, what do you call it, thing, because you have like a strike system. So like, oh no, you know, I can't come in. Okay, I'll let them know and all that. And they have like a strike system, so you miss 3, you're totally out. That looks more like, you know, not angry. Ah, we should do what we had before. Oop, ad. You know, I can never tell when there's an ad, and it really annoys me, because sometimes I would like to warn people before an ad comes up, but Twitch does not allow it on secondary device. For some reason it just does not want to allow me to see when an ad is coming up, and it really annoys me that. And yeah, we are doing the angry version today. I still have the angry one on, and that's just so that I can take inspiration from it. should I get rid of these, you know, eyebrows? Yeah, shouldn't I? There we go. Yes, I know, right? Wait, that was just reading myself there. uh... Maybe I should do like something like under here. It kind of looks a little bit derpy, if you think about it. It's double eyebrow. I think it really depends on the eyes. Yeah, it really just depends on the eyes. How would I make the eyes look more angry? Actually, it does not really depend on the eyes, really. I might actually add back the eyebrows. Just because it does add some stuff to what we're working on. You know what, I could just go back in time, can't I? There we go. It's the mouth. That's why it looks too happy. So what if I was to just go... Oh, a little bit too far. I did not expect it to go that far. And like that. Something like this, and then we'll make it just a little bit larger. I feel like that curved bit should be there. I'm not sure on how that actually looks. Are you going for irritated or full-blown raging? I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with just angry, kind of like what we have over here. Like, it's not supposed to be like over the top, though I do want to try and do it over the top one. I want to do one similar to, wait 1 second. Once again, cannot talk, just dropped in, say hi. And happy International Women's Day. Alright, happy International Women's Day to you, hi. Hopefully you're doing alright and staying safe. Do not worry, you know, it's always, you know, appreciate you stopping by. But for Rage, I was actually gonna go grab a image. It's an old Oaki emote that I'm pretty sure I still have somewhere. It took me a second to find it. Wait 1 second. It's what I used for the angry emote a while ago. Here we have it. This is what I was, you know, thinking about doing for at some point. This is the angry emote. We made it a few years ago now. A few years ago. Alright, you take care, Beanie Boy. You take care. But that's kind of the idea that I'm going with for this one. Is kind of like, you know, a not happy face. And, you know, annoyed, angry. That kind of stuff. That's actually not bad. I do want to have an over-the-top one, but I kind of just wanted to replace the previous one that we were doing. So that's currently what I'm doing now. Is making a new angry. I will probably have to delete some of the older, you know, ones that we have that are not really necessary. Just because it's kind of becoming a bit packed in here with all the different stuff. There we go. So I might go through and clean out a lot of the stuff that I do not really need anymore. Alright. Sorry, I was swapping back to regular version. Alright. Now we need to do a open mouth. That's what we need to do. We'll do open mouth first. Well, that doesn't look too right. Alright. That should be a good basis. I was saying goodbye to back. Alright, alright. No worries, no worries. Sorry, I looked away for a little while there. Oh, I do apologize. There we go. And we need pink for the tongue. Oh yeah, I was actually thinking about Ninja earlier. And I was thinking about redoing one of those things that I sent him a while back. That being, I think I can actually show it. I need to find it though. It's in Tenko's art. I've been doing a lot of stuff for, like, you know, friends of the channel. Doing like arts and all that. We have, what do you call it? This that we made. This was for Scav. And we have a few other things. Let's see. Trying to find the other ones. This was Ninja Art 6. Didn't turn out the best, I tell you, because the skirt, I just could not do a very good design here for this. I kind of took from Japanese style like dresses at the same time. I also added, you know, 9 tail and all that. It's tails, you know, they normally use. I have short hair for them. I think it came out quite well. I think my favourite part was the eyes. But the thing is, it's only 3 different colours. Well, 4 if you count black. 4 different colours. You have white, black, and a orangey brown hazel. And a orangey red brown. That does not look too bad. I really hate the mouth, but I could never get that mouth to look right. I think if teeth are shown, it might work a bit more. I totally forgot about that. I was meaning to do some teeth. It's very hard to get the teeth to actually look right. I think we would do something like that and then curve some of that away. And then do the same thing over here. It kind of looks like a horse. No knee. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Eh. Well, actually, that's not bad at all. It's kind of like a neutral open mouth. And then compared to our previous one that we have, yeah, it does not actually look too bad. It's much more open. Yeah, it does kind of look like a horse, you know, before. I think it looks a little bit better. The tongue's not like much shown, though I could, you know, make that a little bit more pronounced. But back to singing. I did quite enjoy this. I could not get the shading good for underclothes because I kept thinking like, alright, so there's a lot of yellow here from the, what do you call it, this, you know, the sweaters that they wear in America and Japan. This one's a school one for Japan, but also I saw about the leather jacket sweater kind of mix, but it just never came out properly. I liked the neck, but the skin color when it was going to this bit, I missed a shade here, so it just did not look right. The chin bit was actually very hard to try and do the unders bit of, and I should have made it more centered downwards, but I did not do that, and I went with a more bit for under here, you know, over here, and that just would not work with actual shadows. It would actually be much more larger, so I feel like it would be much more further down. It worked, but not really. I really hated the skirt on this one. I cannot do very few times I've done pretty good skirt designs. Alright. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now we can do a save of that for open mouth. Now all we need to do is the closed eyes, open mouth, and closed eyes, closed mouth. Alright, so now we'll do the closed eyes. We'll need a That should be right. Also, I realize, you know. Wait 1 second. I saw about something there. It was about Beanie. I realized that it's been forever since I made that, where is it? I have it somewhere around here. I have it saved somewhere around here. Wait 1 second. I'm going down a long list here. Maybe I missed it. It was very small. I think I did. Oh yeah, I did. The last time that I did, oh, something about me. Yeah, the last thing I did about an art for Beanie Boy was this. We should really make a better one. The question is, there are so many different types of beans out there. That I wonder what kind of bean Beanie Boy would be. Like, there are so many different types. You got pinto beans, chickpeas, soy peas, black-eyed peas, broad beans, cannelli beans, black beans. I'm honored you did it at all. But if you want me to remake it at some point, you'll have to tell me what bean you are. We must find out the secret of beans. And who Beanie Boy is actually made out of. Are they made out of kidney beans? Or are they made out of, you know, green beans? Who knows, who knows. I tell you, someone's art that I've really enjoyed of recently is either Lost. The one you lost, they do some great art. But they normally do VTubers. Or Orb. That Orb channel, they do some great art. Very jealous on how they do like the shadows, because they do shadows in the 2 different colors, being yellow is light and blue is dark, and they do some great stuff. I would recommend going and checking out their channel. They do some great stuff. I am actually subscribed to them. You know, I've been watching their I've turned 100 into 1 drawing thing, and I also watched a bunch of their other videos. But they do some great stuff, I tell you. They do some great stuff. I would recommend checking them out. To be honest, I don't know myself what one I'd be. Well, if you do look at the beans yourself and you tell me like later, maybe I might make, you know, a new Beanie Boy. And then I'll send it to you. The Rise of Beanie Boy. We have to play like, you know, a Minecraft server again. I remember the time that we had the like deep discussions about like, you know, life and all that under stars on you know, that server, and then also that other server. That was a nice time, that server. Actually, the person who owned that server actually messaged me, and I really do want to return back. Why does it look very sleepy? My origin story, lol. Eh. That would be sick. There we go. I think I might actually do up the eyes one day in the future. We do have a lot of potential with the eyes that we could do. Like if I go back a bit, you can kind of see like what we've done with the eyes, and I've kind of kept the same design for so long. Because if I, you know, close Beanie Boy here, I've kind of kept the same design going for the Oaki humans. Angry because they're fighting the tyrants. Okay, I'll agree with that one. That got me. Like I did do what do you call it? Well, I did a bunch of different variations. I did Oaki humans that I thought like would be cool designs. This one here, I did like so long ago. I'm waiting on it loading. Well, actually, I'll open that one up. We have like a bunch of designs that I've had over the years. We have the Ego. I quite enjoyed Ego. We did Ego so long ago. I was taking a lot of inspiration for the Ego one. Wait 1 second. The resolution's not very good on it though. Let's see, what was the other one? We do have the more realistic Oaki Shuman that I made so long ago. That I think is actually my best work at shiny hair, to be honest. You know, we're really going through like a bunch of different stuff here, and I've not actually showed anything just yet. I've opened like tons of files and but alright, let me bring these in. So, we have quite a few of them to go over. We'll start with the original. This was the original Oaki Shuman that I did so long ago. Very basic, you know, very basic in design. That's a very ancient one right there. That was me testing a different art software. We have this one. This is kind of where I get the eyes of what I have now, but just much more updated. And I really do like these eyes. My Discord profile picture was drawn by a friend, a hero. Oh, that is pretty sick. You know, a hero made that one art a while back, didn't they? Let's see. Wait 1 second. Ah, that one. Yeah. Let me just put like a random letter in there so you're at the top thing so I don't have to scroll. That one is pretty sick. I do really like how they did the lighting for it. It really is some nice lighting and some nice, you know, what you call it, design there. I really like how they did the hat. It's hard to do hats, I tell you. But this is where I take most of my inspiration from. And then we swap to... Well, this one was a early test of the hair. And I think I did quite well on it. You can tell that it's very rough because I was at this for a while and, you know, it got roughed up. Especially when I had to colour the background in multiple different times. So this is me testing different like shading for hair, and I think I actually got a very good shading going here. This is me multiple tests, different browns. I was throwing in every brown that I could to make this look right. And I think it turned out quite well. I think the eyes are probably the best thing that I did. But that is, you know, very grainy now. I did it in the wrong resolution, to be honest. So it will never look good. We have Ego. We did Ego so long ago. I took a lot of inspiration for this one because I was trying to find a good direction that I wanted to head in. We have this one. It's called Leotard Girl because originally I drew it in a leotard. As I said, you know what, that's a nice clothing, you know, bit that I can easily just customize. And it never really stuck with me, you know. I liked this design, but it wasn't the right direction. I was testing water, you know, different stuff. Plus, you know, the legs on this one does not look too bad. I just can never do legs. I always make my characters look like dwarfs. I'm being honest. They do, you know. This is Lettuce Girl. I call it Lettuce Girl because it originally had green hair. I decided to put green hair first. And I swapped over to this one. I really like this one because this is me testing braiding. And I did quite nice braiding here because if you look at it, look, nice braiding. The hair, you know, ear bit was very difficult. It looks really good on the hair. We got a lot of like, you know, shining bits over here. I was trying to go with what the top of a stump looks like. But then I decided, you know what, I'll do the inside that. So the inside's, you know, the stump colour, and then the outside's the outside, that's the bark. And I really did like the design of this one. And I like the top. The top looked nice, but if you can see, I avoided doing the hands and the legs. It kind of failed, that one. And then that's the same one that I had before. Yeah, we've been doing quite a few bits of, you know, singing. Also, I forgot to save this, so let me go save this. Like, we've done so many different, like, variations, because I always, like, go out and test the waters. To see, what would be nice direction to take in. But the direction that I have it in now is, like, the direction that I want it to be in. But it took me that many different tries. I want to do different hairstyles. I want to do little, you know, I want to do pigtail. Is it pigtails? Pigtails. I want to do a magical girl version as well. We've done one of those a while back that I might actually show you in a minute. There we go. And then I'll just quickly, you know, sing you the mouth for you. You don't really need to see the mouth, you know, me cleaning it, because I'm just doing... No, I do not want to log in. Closed. But we did a magical girl version a while back that I'm still very jealous of, you know. I still really want to go back to and work on it. Here's the folder of it now. It's just called Magical Girl. It's this one, number 5 over here. No, this is closed mouth over here. This was my work. I really liked this. We had the hands up and we had the hands down. And I really liked the donuts. The donuts were my favourite part about this one. And I just could never fix the lines. The resolution on this is actually quite bad. Whenever I put it into, like, you know, VTuber that you see here, it always got messed up. And I felt really bad about that. I would love to redo it. You know, I really like the design that it has. I was kind of going with actual Sailor Moon. And what's the other one called again? Different... Sailor Moons. Okay, so you got Sailor Moon. I had some inspiration from Sailor Jupiter, but I was kind of free singing it because I based off of the Sailor Moon version. And then I redid one that turns out, you know, I didn't know much about the blue-haired girl, the blue-haired thingy. Wait 1 second. I did 2 magical girls after that. I did quite actually well. I think it's some of my best art. Apart from the face. I just could never get the face properly. But I think the funniest thing is, when I did the blue-haired girl, I was basing it off a berry. And this is a berry one. It looks pretty good, you know. The shading took me ages, like literal ages. I could not figure out how to do shading at this point, and I still don't know shading because I just decided, you know what, I'll go a little bit darker from the regular. And now you're probably thinking like, yeah. Well, if I go over to thingy, it's not Sailor Mars, is it? No. I did quite enjoy Sailor Mars, but I quite enjoy Sailor Jupiter more. It's Venus, I'm pretty sure. No, is it not Venus? Let's see. It's this one on the left. And then I realized, like, dang, I was creating this, but if you move the hair just over a little bit, it almost looks exactly the same. Like, it's more over to the left that it should have been. But if I moved this bit of hair over to the left, it would have looked like fan art of the actual thing. And I find that hilarious. Then we do actually have, what do you call it? We have this one over here. This one, I did not do very well. I did some shading, and then I gave up on it. You can actually see the, you know, areas that I decided to shade. Like the armpit, under boob bit. And you know, bit here, because I was gonna do like a shading bit all on the left side, but then I had some shading on the right side, and then that kind of collided, and then I gave up on it and just decided, you know what, I'm gonna finish it all. I don't really care about the face, and we kind of did the face quite fast. And that was pretty much it. You know, I did it and did not really care about the hair too much. And it looks pretty good, I would say. It looks pretty good. I think I did my best with that one. Let me just close these. Alright, now that we actually have the angers down, the anger version, I'll actually start placing that in. So, with VTuber, I just shoved the image in. Let's see, anger 2.05. So this will be the basic one. This is open mouth. No, that's export. That's if I've taken the image out. Place that there and place that there. And that should look not that bad. It does look very... You know what it kind of reminds me of? You know the... what to call it? I myself can't really draw. You know what? I would say if you ever got to attempt to draw, it's not too bad. Like, it's bad. Like, I know that I cannot do hands, so a lot of the time you don't see me doing hands. Though this was one of my recent attempts at doing hands. And the problem with this one is that I made the wrist too chunky. So that the wrist, when it looks outwards, it just looks too large. You know what I mean? But when I normally do hands, I don't show the hands. I think I might actually do one for a scary at one point, like move the hands for it at one point. But I'm not really sure about that. But we got angry, we got happy, we got sad and scared. And we got, this is my just hand gesture one. I might add some more hand gestures later on. And I think the rest of these that you see here, apart from Cat Girl, I might get rid of Kitson as well. It really depends. I might keep Kitson for a while, but I want to add, like, you know, for like this kind of hairstyle right here, I want to have its own different, you know, like expressions. So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. They won't be all in one. And I think that's probably the best direction I want to take it in. That's, you know, what I'm hoping for. That is what I'm hoping for. And for our next art that we'll be doing at some point soon, we're also at 30 minutes, so I might end off soon and maybe restart. I'm not very sure. I think we might restart because I want to do a Oaki cosplay. And I think we might be doing a VTuber cosplay of Oaki today. As it's been quite some time since our last one. And I have a relatively newer one that I have. I love that there are so many personas as there are for one character. Yeah. Like, when I created this, you know, thing, I was basically creating a base model that I could have different expressions and kind of be able to cycle through them. But when it came to like hairstyles, that kind of took up a lot of the stuff, and I would love to have more for those hairstyles, like their own expressions. So when I go to sad, it doesn't, you know, it doesn't instantly just grow back the hair or put the hair back in front of the face. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. You can kind of see how far back this one is because it doesn't have as much detail as, you know, the modern ones that we have. Add. But, what to call it? I really do like the expressions that we've done. Like, with this expression that we've done here, I really do like it. I really do. Also, I like how sarcastic looking it does look. Like it's judging you. It is judging you. But I love how much expressions. Also, I've realized, is there a lot more ads recently? No, it should be every 30 minutes I add. That is very strange, or is it 15 minutes? Did it shift again? Because sometimes when I look at it, they're like, oh, you know, we shifted it, you know, over here, you know. it'd be quite annoying sometimes. The settings just decide to break. But what do you call it? I do quite enjoy the expressions that were created. I really do. Like, we have so many now. Like, we have like, I have about, well, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. I'll be doing a new thing for 5. I'm not very sure on what I will do for number 5. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Let me know. I might do like a... You know what? I'm not sure. I had something on the tip of my tongue there, but then it just disappeared. So we have the short hair, we have the angry that we had before. That'll be changed with something else. And then we have cat girl, that won't be changing. We have kitsune version, going back to my Tenko roots. And we have our cyberpunk version of Oaki. You know, this all came from our, you know, Oaki over here. I remember actually, we do actually have a version of Oaki that I really need to remake at one point. And that is Oaki with a body. Let me show you before I end off for today. This was a remaster of the original that I did a while back. But before I end off, here we go. This is Oaki with their body. Basically, it's supposed to be like all the roots and all that. But I think if I redo it, I'm probably going to have a lot of the stone and all that being around the base of it and dirt. Kind of make up the body, you know that. So I think that's the direction I want to go with for if I make a Oaki with a body again. We'll be restoring, like, you know, the previous version. I'm pretty sure I actually have a previous version of it that I still know where it is. Sorry, I'm prepared for the next episode, so I have to, you know, close the thing again. That's quite creative. Yay! Like, with the Oakis, we have so many different Oakis from, like, ages ago. Like, this was the original Oaki from back in the day. Even, you know, trademarked by me. This was made back in 2017, 2018, but the original design, I think, was 2017, 2016 time. I think it was end of the year. And then I remembered it or something. I'm not sure. It's been quite some time, you know. But time for me back then did not really work too well. I kind of just phased through days back then because of school being terrible. So a lot of it's just forgotten. So it could have been like days before I even made Oaki, like, you know, on the PC version that you see there. Let's see. Oh, Cherry Lupina Oaki. I made a cosplay for a VTuber a while back. And it was so sad because when I decided to make it, they had graduated. And I was so sad. I did quite enjoy this one. This one's pretty sick looking. Today I would probably redo it, you know, to something better, but they're not really around anymore, so can't really redo it. Ah, here it is. We have a few of these Oaki humans. This is what I used to use for my, what do you call it, profile picture back in the day. This one. This is Oaki with a body. And I quite enjoyed this one. This one was actually long ago. You can actually see an up reference over here. We got a rainbow over here. I quite enjoyed this. It took me forever. Yes, I did every little tiny pixel that you see up there. And it took me forever. And yes, I figured out that I did not have enough room for when I was doing the yellow. So there's only yellow quarter way through. I wouldn't have thought to use roots. Hey. When I originally did it, you know, I did just use like fully roots and then the stone. Like we just broke off the rest of the stone. But I think I would probably add a lot more rocks and dirt and all that into the design if I do redo it. And I'll probably actually remake what we have going on here. We have a poppy, we have this one here, we have this one here, this one here, and we have a, what do you call it, thistle? A Scottish thistle. Quite nice, and then we have Scottish saltire in the background. We got a bird. This is the best way to do a bird back in the day. I love seeing the original agape mouth. Okay. Eh. I quite enjoy the original Oaki mouth, you know. It was a very weird mouth compared to what we have to now. The Scotland flag too. Yeah. Like what we have now is a lot more fleshy, I guess. A lot more fleshy. But that's kind of making it more lighter. Because I saw about making it like, you know, like the internals, you know, like before. But when I would do it, it kind of just does not look right. It just, you can't really picture the face properly. Like if you know what I mean. Like yeah, I could make it more like wood-like in the inside. But at the same time, that just does not work for this kind of Oaki. If you know what I mean. There we go. So it is a quite odd thing there. And also I am kind of getting over the time here. We're at 41 minutes. I'm going to end and I'm going to restart, and we'll start with a Oaki cosplay next episode. So have a nice day, safe, so, because it's very important. And bye, say thanks so much, say bye bye.